Adam here with Walser Hyundai, and behind me here is the all-new 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe in the calligraphy trim. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the interior and then some cool features on the exterior of this vehicle as well. Okay, so let's start up front here on the all-new Santa Fe. Now the calligraphy is going to be the top of the line, as you can tell from the awesome wheels and all the styling, and the grille is going to be a little bit different through the Santa Fe lineup. Now as far as safety is concerned, this one does have avoidance crash protection to the front of the vehicle. It's also going to have a camera hidden just below the emblem up front, so it's going to be great, which is going to help you with that parking camera inside. It's also going to have things alongside like your blind spot monitoring system. It's also going to have a safe exit feature. So if there's a car coming and you can't quite see, one of the kids is going to jump out and will actually not allow the door to open if it senses that danger. So again, the Santa Fe is going to do a lot to help keep you and your family safe when you're on the road. So now these wheels on the calligraphy are going to be a little bit different. Now these are the 20-inch wheels, and on this metallic gray color, it looks super cool. And like I mentioned, you're also going to have that camera on the side here, as well as the blinkers for the side mirrors. Now as we work our way down, you will notice you do have the aluminum colored roof rails up top. So if you did want to put a roof rack up there, if you're into camping or any kayaking, you can certainly add that up above and haul some larger items. Now as we work our way to the back of the vehicle, this one does have the 2.5 liter with the 8-speed transmission. So it's going to give you 28 miles per gallon on the highway, and it's going to have this power liftgate. So like I mentioned with usability, if you are going to the cabin or maybe you're making all those trips to the grocery store, this one does have a lot of space in the back here, and those seats do fold down as well. So you've got a little button in there you can press, and it's going to kick those down and give you a ton of cargo space. But where you're going to want to be is inside. So let's hop in there, we'll take a closer look. Okay, so now we're inside the Santa Fe, and like I mentioned, this is going to be the top trim level. You could spend hours with all the equipment in here, but we'll try and touch on some of the main stuff. The first thing to note is now you're going to have wireless CarPlay as well as wireless Android Auto, and like I mentioned before, that backup camera in here, it's going to show you a 360 kind of bird's eye view, so you're really easy to park in this vehicle. You can see in front, behind, way cool stuff. Now otherwise, you are going to have onboard navigation. You can pair your Spotify, your Google Maps, all that stuff through CarPlay or Android. Super cool system and very user-friendly and very quick to react. On the steering wheel here, this one is going to have a radar cruise control, so you can set the distance ahead of you, so you can do 3, 2, or 1 car lengths, and it will make sure it keeps that distance when you're on the road. And if you're doing a lot of highway driving, that's a pretty neat feature to have. Now, one of the coolest things is what's called drive-by-wire. So it frees up all this space here for the added cup holder and your wireless charging, but you no longer have that big shifter. You've got the little buttons here so you can select easily and you can take off right away. No more clunking around with that. It makes it simplified and it looks very streamlined in here. Dual climate control with this model, and one of the other things I also noticed is the amount of storage space. So like I said, your cup holders are here, you have this large armrest, and then down below, it's opened up. So you do have the little 12-volt plug down there, and then you have storage for whether that's your purse or any other items you can put down there. Pretty neat little feature. So in the rear seat, you do get a ton of legroom in here, and with the panoramic sunroof, it definitely opens it up and makes it feel a little bit more airy when you are in the back. So what I'd like to do is we'll hop in the back seat and check that out. Okay, so now in the back seat of the Santa Fe, you are gonna have 2 USB chargers down below, and then the 115-volt regular household plug-in. So if there's kids in the back, they can keep all their devices charged up. We know how important that is, so that's a pretty cool feature to have. Now I'm 6'1", and I was driving comfortably up front here, and I still have a lot of headspace and knee room in here. And then as well, for a little bit of comfort, you are gonna have the cup holder here, and these seats do recline. So you can tell I'm laid back a little bit, and again, this is really comfortable in here. And with that panoramic sunroof, definitely, like I mentioned, a pretty cool feature. So maybe you don't need quite so much room. The Tucson might make for a better option, or the Palisade, which is the larger third row vehicle if you do need a little bit of extra space. So all in all, you're gonna get 28 miles per gallon on the highway, plus that 10-year, 150,000 mile powertrain warranty that's offered by Walser. All this great equipment inside and the good looks on the exterior make the Santa Fe definitely one you're gonna wanna check out. Thanks for watching our overview on the all-new Santa Fe. Now, if you'd like more information, if you'd like to schedule a test drive, you can visit us online at walserhyundai.com, give us a call, or stop on in. We'd be happy to help you out. Thanks again for watching.